Jilsa asks, how does being ADD, so ADD is attention deficit disorder, or those types of diagnosis relate to the graph? That's a great question. So ADD can be, it can be connected to an open head center, meaning that it's difficult for you to focus because you have, your head is like an open window, so like things coming in and going out. It can also be if you have a defined head, meaning that you always have your own thoughts inside, and it's then again difficult to concentrate. It can also be one of the arrows on the body graph, which say, do you take in information like focusing on the thing and taking in information, or are you just like a big sponge that absorbs things? So many things can relate. It relates to, are you a person that's easier to focus on things, or are you more scattered with your energy? So there's many things that can be read from that, from the chart, that says, oh, you maybe have ADD. Like I consider myself as well. I can say to myself, I have ADD as well. I can focus on things, but I need to be alone. If I'm around people, I'm like a ventilator. I'm like just like, what is that? 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 And it's because I am a projector. I have 7 open centers, and it's just like all the time I feel like I'm a flute that the world is playing. It's like what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? So that can be ADD as well, for in my case. It can also mean that attention deficit disorder is almost like maybe you're focusing on just focusing on things that are totally irrelevant for your life, and that's why you are deficient in attention. It doesn't mean that you don't have attention. It means that you don't have it for things that don't matter to you. Maybe you're not deficient in attention for something that's very important to you and that you enjoy doing. Seaview, I'm broadcasting from Sweden. I'm not originally from Sweden. I was born in Croatia, so I'm Croatian, but I'm living in Sweden for the last year. I don't see, yeah, I see ADD as, hey, I know very little Swedish. I haven't learned it, so I know hey is pretty universal, so hey. I don't see ADD as something to overcome. I see it, I think it's the way you perceive the world. And it doesn't have to be a fault. It can mean, like, ADD is like an inability to focus on maybe one thing at a time in certain environments. That means that you are a superhero of noticing everything all at once. So maybe that can be used for something good. And it's just the way that you are perceiving the world. You're a person that perceives everything all at once, and not attention on this, attention on this, attention on this. You're just like a sponge, let's say. Maybe you have an open head. Like, I can be ADD. I can be extremely focused to the point of, I'm painting a wall. I'm also a street artist for like since 2007, so 15 years. Yeah, 15 years. And when I paint a wall, I'm totally the opposite of ADD. I'm painting and nothing is in my world except for that. But other things, you're talking to me about inflation, you're talking to me about irrelevant bullshit that doesn't concern me at all. Okay, inflation concerns me, but you get what I mean. It's just something that's like, why do I want to, why I don't need to know that. I'm gonna be ADD. I'm just gonna be all over the place. What is this? Let me get some tea. Let me play the drum. I want to go there. I'm just gonna dance a bit. I'm gonna start talking about bananas, and I can be all over the place if nothing is so stimulating to me and so engaging and then I stop being ADD. I think that's also a great thing. It just means it can be it can be a defense mechanism against irrelevant things. So everything is like how you look at it, and that's a good thing about human design. When we look at the chart, we can see all the things where you maybe thought you were sick or defected or whatever society gives you, like disordered or bipolar or whatever. We can look at it in the chart and it's like, oh, but that's because of this. You know how you can use it? And we just flip everything. We flip everything onto its head and turn shadows into gifts. All links to social media and one-on-one sessions can be found at the link in the Insight Timer description, Insight Timer bio. You can also join the group here on Insight Timer that's called Human Design with I Create Lines, and inside the group you can find all links. Also, icreatelines.com is the website, I Create Lines is the Instagram, I Create Lines is the YouTube. There are free videos, free posts. You can check out my artwork if that's something. I also do graphic design if maybe you want to start a new label or whatever. You can check those things out. Let me know if you have any further questions for another 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna go stretch because I've been sitting. Too much sitting. Seaview says, I see it as a strength, but my job is not always a good fit. Overwhelmed with details, many of which are irrelevant. I know what you mean. I sometimes have people that I cooperated with where it was like, I had a person back in Croatia when I was there, and that person had me. They invited me to paint like monuments of the city, that the capital of Croatia, in like a mural, so little parts of the mural. And I was there to paint, but that person was like, they would smoke a blunt, smoke some weed, and they would start telling me the entire vision of not only that mural, but what people they're gonna bring for marketing, how they are gonna connect that to that, and then John is gonna come, and then Mikey is gonna be there, and Mikey is this guy, and then I'm like, and I was like sitting there, and I'm a projector, so I focus one-on-one with people. So when a person is looking at me and speaking to me, as a projector, I naturally listen, because I always sort of expect that has something to do with me. And that person, I would just feel like, and it would be just like I'm a raisin. They're just speaking to me, and I'm like, okay, and I'm thinking, but when are we gonna get to the point where you tell me what am I supposed to paint? Where are the spray paint? How much time do I have? Is there gonna be food? Am I gonna get some water? Like, where is that? And then and then it goes on for half an hour, and then 45 minutes. And then I'm looking around the place, I'm trying to, and that's when I realize, like, okay, I'm just this projector that can give people the spotlight. I can give people my attention, and they will feel like everything is so important that they're saying. But I need to be the one to sort of, to pull out at the last second to not get all the way burned out. So definitely, it's like, I think it's a strength. You can be connected to many things, but you can get overwhelmed with details which are irrelevant. Yeah, you need to be a little bit deaf. You need to be a little bit deaf. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, share your story below. Check out my audio courses, Human Design, Basics, Intermediate, Projector Masterclass, other Human Design that will come out. Check out the Elemental Balancing audio course. They're all available on the Insight Timer app, where you are also invited to join the course classroom
In there, you can ask questions and get direct voice messages from me, and also engage with other students, share your feedback and insights, and further your learning. For one-on-one human design coaching and psychotherapy, send an inquiry through the website. Join us on the Insight Timer live sessions where we do fascia and qigong stress release classes. Check out my art and merch webshop full of my original designs ready to be printed on shirts, notebooks, and many other products. Download my free ebooks and join my newsletter to stay connected and get updates and content in your email. Everything mentioned is available at icreatelines.com. Peace, health, and abundance.